Yeah, quick video on gravitational lensing, just another thing I just occurred to me I hadn't thought of before. A problem with the existing observational evidence. So I was thinking about the gravitational lensing. I'm still not convinced of this angular thing. Like you just make something go far enough away and somehow you got rid of the acute angle. Because I would argue that if you were at the thing, the lens, you'd recognize the difference between, here and 10 light years away over here, and the angle to get to something is still going to be pretty extreme. But anyway, for the sake of argument, let's just concede this nonsense. I still would argue it's not nearly enough gravity to create lensing. So anyway, so the idea of lensing is okay, the light that's coming from this object here that's blocked by this object to this object, and there's light that's heading for some other place. Okay, it's obviously not going through the object, so it's an image that's going someplace else, some other location, and that image is deflected to us, and then we see the object over here, a fake object. Well, the point is, this guy doesn't see what he should be seeing. What he should be seeing is gone, just disappeared because it bent and went away. So how come there's no images of like half of a galaxy? Because the other half got lensed, okay, out of our view. How come we don't have images of things that are disappearing, that travel and then completely disappear and then travel? Because that's the implication of lensing. So if this lenses, and we're this observer, not this observer, so the lens is bending the light to Mars or Jupiter or some other place in space. If you had a ship there, you could see the lensing image. Well, that light was supposed to go somewhere else in the universe, and it didn't go there. And what if we're at the location where it doesn't go? So all the lensing that's happening, that's shooting light in other places that we aren't, that's got a different focus, that image is gone. Okay, you don't get to see it in both places. The image goes here. The photons go here. The image disappears. So why don't we have any images of half a galaxy? Because it got lensed and went to the other guy's eye. Some other place in the universe got to see the galaxy, the fake one, in the wrong place. So when somebody else is seeing the galaxy in the wrong place, that means we're not seeing it in the right place. So it means there should be a whole lot of stuff in the universe that just disappears. Oh yeah, and then it pops back in a couple of days. No problem. And especially with solar lensing, the same issue would come up. I've sort of pointed out before, that's why a video would be really nice, to see a video of the sun's edge, as close as you can get anyway, without it being too bright. And certainly from space you can do that. You can get really close, within a few hundred miles. Yes, you'll have some discharges now and then, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, you can get pretty close and get pretty black space. And yeah, we should see things not appear and then all of a sudden appear out of nowhere, just poop, pop into view. And like I said, especially when they're going to say lensing is happening so far away from the actual object that has gravity, that means all these locations, all these views are destroyed. If this view is destroyed and goes to us and gives us this image over here, then all of these other views are shooting somewhere. And so anybody looking this way, all these directions, any view is gone. It's disappeared because it got lensed away. So it's sort of a paradox. It's sort of pointing out how lensing probably isn't the correct theory, or they don't have enough of a theory, because why don't we have the images of the things that are being disappeared? And they would be disappeared progressively. They would move into the lens, and half of them would disappear, and then 3/4, just like an eclipse, they would get disappeared a little piece at a time. So why don't we have any images of the perfect spiral galaxy, half of it missing, because it got lensed out of our perception? Question to those defending the theory. See if they come up with an answer. Yeah, short and sweet.